Because absolutely nobody asked, we're doing Psy-Frames today. Welcome back, Weary Traveler, to day 4 of the 12 days of Robbie gives away things he finds in his room. Today, I found... Oh, wait, you wanted to know who won the Phantom Knight mat from day 3? Link will be down below so you can see who walked away with it. Today, we actually have this really cool Shadal playmat. You can't really see because it's all nice and wrapped up and everything here, but this is one of the cooler pieces I got the chance to pick up out of all the cool Japanese con events throughout time here. So if you guys want to walk away with this, as per usual, leave a comment down below. Tell me how your summer of fun is going. I love getting the chance to read the comments and things for this, and of course, like the video because it helps the little algorithm. And yeah, we're gonna go talk about Psy-Frames today after one of you walks away with that on day 5. All right, I did a little bit of playtesting the other night, and one of the decks I ran into when asking for cool decks was a Psy-Frame list. Now, normally I don't really, I'm not like super excited to talk about Psy-Frames ever, but this particular list caught my attention because it was actually pretty like tacked out for what it does. Also, it has a splash of Stardust Assault mode in it, which you don't really think about going down that line too much. I mean, yeah, the Psy Reflector package and stuff in here does kind of allow for more tutorability and easier access points, but it's kind of interesting to see like all the moving pieces working in this deck. And if this is not like a particular list for you or you have something better, that's fine. But I do like showing like the creative minds and things here for these particular lists to kind of give people a little bit of insight and things as to what they can do here. So of course we have triple copies of Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring. Good card is good. We have one copy of the Assault Beast for our Psy-Frame package, so we can make the Stardust, so we can do the Assault Mode Activate Stardust WinCon. We have triple copies of Psyverse Gadget here. Now this was actually a really cool and interesting interaction. You can target one level 2 or lower monster in your graveyard and special summon it. So we can bring back our Gamma or any of our other Psy-Frames. Little fun fact there, by the way. And then, of course, you can go ahead and do some link climb plays, but the big thing you want to go into with this is going to be the Lambda, so that you can start setting up to use those Psy-Frame effects to filter through and kind of punish the opponent. Alright, we also have the triple Psy Reflector for the Psy-Frame package. See, we're playing one multi-threader here. One multi-threader I think is fine. Having it act as a sub-monster is going to be a good addition for this deck. We have triple copies of Alpha for our Negator. We have one copy of Beta. Do keep in mind that some of these aren't as good as they once were. Triple Delta, this one's really good for the spell Negate. We have one copy of Epsilon for the Trap, and then we have triple copies of Gamma for the Monster Negate here. And then we have one copy of the Stardust Assault mode. Hey, having a multi-rotating Negate where you can set this up, punish the opponent, tribute it off, and then you can, play through your Psy-Frame package, or, set up the Stardust Assault mode with the Lambda and laugh at your opponent, it's actually pretty devastating. We have only 2 driver. I think one of the big downsides to this deck is a lot of people kind of get force felt in having to play multi-drivers or, try to play 3 of these. But I think 2 works out relatively well for this list. We have triple copies of Emergency Teleport. You already know, beam out your good cards. Triple copies of Foolish Bro Good, so you can drop the Overlord or Overload so you can search. Then we have the Psy-Frame circuit here. This basically allows you to, once you deploy your Psy-Frame piece, immediately go ahead and churn it out into one of your big synchros here. Unfortunately, Omega is still limited to 1, but this will still be able to get you some sort of big body on the field to punish the opponent. We have one Terraforming to search for a field spell, and then, of course, one Metaverse to also search and activate the field spell during the opponent's turn. Actually, when I played against this, I got Metaversed into this on the chain of the Gamma, and I was like, oh, so good. We also have one Assault Mode Activate, so, of course, you can do the Stardust Assault Mode play. And then, of course, triple copies of Overload, and then 2 copies of the World Legacy Awakens here. Immediately after this effect resolves, you can link summon one monster using monsters you control as material. Gives you access to like a Unicorn Interruption play. I didn't really think that this would be like crazy good in this deck, but I suppose the application for setting up the interruption here does work out. We have 2 copies of Lambda here, so this is going to give you the ability to set up and use those additional Psy-Frame monsters without having, you know, the locking restriction of having to not have monsters on the field. We have 1 Link Karibo, 1 Link Disciple, and 1 Link Devotee for all of your level 1/token generation plays. We have 1 copy of Unicorn, actually, so you can spin up through the Awakens on the opponent's turn, or you can basically just set up off of this. We have 1 Hauk for summoning the tuner from the deck and laughing at the opponent, 1 Axis Machine to smash for the big boards, 1 Stardust Dragon, 2 copies of Zeta, 1 Omega, 1 Dawn Dragster, the 1 Draco Berserker, and 1 copy of the Borreload Savage Dragon to deploy out a relatively large negate to punish the opponent. So overall, there's a lot to unpack on this list, but I think, honestly, that this deck has some pretty cool potential, really just to have fun. So guys, of course, leave a comment down below, tell me what you guys think about the deck, tell me how your summer's going, and of course, I will see your beautiful faces back here later in the day for some more cool ass content. You guys stay safe, alright? Peace out. Patrons, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.